What separates the good ones from the great ones in this league is consistency.
Yes, sir. Long seasons, long playoffs, I get it.
You obviously have the skills to make it in the NBA.
But
we're not sure you have the right body type or the skill set to do it night in, night out. Hey, keep your head up. Hang in there. We'll see if we can make something happen.
move, man. What are you doing?
We got our foot in the door. The Suns have offered you a 10-day deal.
Why not a year?
Because you're an undrafted, unproven commodity. But they saw enough to take a flyer on you. So you have exactly 10 days, 240 freaking hours to show that you belong. You perform, you got a shot at a guaranteed deal for the rest of the season. We both live to breathe another day. You don't, you got a shot at being last in a long line of might events, and I'm probably out on the street, too. Living in this rat hole.
Hold up. Rat hole? This is all I can afford because you didn't get me drafted.
Let's call it a charming fixer-upper. Now pack your bags. We're going to the show.
Yeah, boy. I'm going to the league. I got my foot in the door, and I'm going to kick this sucker down, man.
You better. I don't want to ruin any more suits sitting on these vermin-infested couches of yours.
Man, it's my house you talking about. Finally, I'm in the league.
You did well in the workout and in the scrimmage.
He's a baller. You give him a legit shot, and he's gonna make the most of it. I mean, when it comes down to crunch time, there's no one...
10 days, my man. We'll see if he can swim with the big fish. If he does, he might have a shot to be signed for the rest of the year. He might even find himself a spot in the rotation. If not, son, he's back on the streets. You ready?
I'm ready, willing, and able, sir. You'll see.
Good. Get out of here. You too.
Reach out, touch faith.
So you the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good, I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
At power forward, at 6'9" number 40, Anthony Tolliver. At center, standing 6'1".
It's the home of the Suns here in Phoenix, Arizona, as 2K Sports brings you today's live action from the U.S. Airways Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
And it's Webster in for Pierce. The Suns trailing.
Now, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild. Build this club.
So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Webster out there with Humphries, and it's Serafin in at the 5 spot. Wall passes to Humphries. Second chance shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Humphries has got his first basket of the night. The push for new talent in Phoenix really seen from top to bottom. New GM, first-time head coach, and Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, and they did an outstanding job. They're pushing to create a very positive culture. They're really...
Oh, and what a feeling it's got to be as we get to see the very first NBA bucket from Baller.
And on a personal level for him, that's a basket that you remember for the rest of your life. Your first NBA points.
You remember yours, I'm sure, don't you?
No doubt.
Well, I don't remember mine. I was actually being dragged around the court and had a miserable night. 2 of 17. I do remember those statistics. But I think in this case, it will be a memorable first bucket for him, and he's got tremendous potential. Let's hope that he realizes it throughout his career.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Well, the Wizards very high on their young, athletic backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Both so young and lively. They can run the floor and score. I get the feeling they feel like the backcourt is really the foundation of this franchise moving forward.
Livingston sure seems to have hit the ground running. The Wizards with the lead. Now here's Wall. He had 16 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Humphries sets a pick for Webster. There's the feed to Humphries. 6 on the shot clock. Wall dishes to Webster. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Webster's got his first 3 points of the game. And Beal with his great outside shooting, a nice compliment to John Wall.
You know, you watch Wall, how much he's improved as a shooter, but he's best really attacking off the dribble. With Beal spacing the floor, I think they make a nice 1-2 punch.
Serafin, no good off the front iron.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Livingston. Trying his luck deep. That is good. Waller's got 7 points in the game. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Wall kicks to Beal. Unloads from 13. The shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
And here's Plumlee. 12 points his last outing. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee. Coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
Wall passes to Beal. There's the dish to Webster. Feeds it to Beal. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And Webster kicks to Seraphin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Number 5 is John Wall.
This is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
You know, it definitely sets them apart from most of the other point guards in the league when you can blast heat like that. They've got a little bit of that big man attitude in them, battling in the paint when the shot goes up and feeling like they can get some rebounds too.
Thomas passes to Livingston. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Wall attacking. And Humphries has it in the corner. There's the screen. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Humphries has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Livingston. He's covered by Beal. The 15-footer. Another one falls for Phoenix. Now here's Wall. Fires the three. No good.
Next Monday night, February 2nd, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies take on Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns. It's Western Conference action.
Oh, we've seen some swap here for Phoenix. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it took some time. This was not an easy win, but mark it down in the W column.
Yeah, and it was impressive, Steve, the way they handled their business in the overtime. I mean, they had a lot left in the tank.
So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Chris Humphries is out there with Kevin Seraphin. Beal dishes to Humphries. Here's Seraphin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Kicks it to Humphries. They set the pick. Doubled by Livingston. Humphries with it. Guarded now by Morris. Beal's shot is good.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, percolate from behind that three-point line, and as a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
Now, here is Morris. Covered by Humphries. And here's Green outside. Shot's good. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Humphries with it. He's against Morris. Humphries kicks to Beal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Beal's got 11 points.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Baller. Good on the shot. Baller's got 4 points this quarter.
His stroke has been dead on, inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Here is Wall. 5 points in the game. lets the three fly, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Beal.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
That's good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Humphries with a screen on Thomas. Beal gets a wide-open look. And again, Washington with the triple.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Suns leading by 9.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
And again, another basket good from Baller. Baller's got 23 points.
Boy, it's no wonder they've got the lead. Their shooting has really picked up here in the second quarter.
You know, you don't expect the team, Steve, to shoot in the 60% range the entire game. But if they can hover around that mark, well, they'll run away with this one.
He kicks it to Morris. Over in the corner, Green. The Suns need to get a shot off. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's now 26 points for Baller.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business. TCB. At the offense.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get.
Let's go. You're in.
Hey, well time.
For Anthony Tolliver. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Washington, DeJuan Blair. He's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. And it's Webster in for Pierce. P.J. Tucker is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Warren. Then there's Dragic. And it's Thomas in at the 1. That's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Phoenix making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
And that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. From 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Baller's got 28 points for the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
They double him with Wall. The pass to Livingston. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Baller's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a finish with that hoop.
Wizards trail by 18. And Wall kicks to Beal. Blair, the screen. From the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, he struggled a little bit in the second half. I remember he hit 3 of those in the first half. And let's check out some numbers here for Bradley Beal. This past month, he's really set himself apart. You see how he matches up numbers-wise. Averaging about 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
Livingston. Wall grabs the board. Wizards trail by 19. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Martell Webster in the second season of a 4-year deal. He signed with the Wizards. He's a really good combo player. He can shoot and he can defend. And with
That's the way to work on D.
So the Suns win it.
You did your job tonight, Rook.
Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. Defense, rebounding, filling it
Easy,
up.
bro. Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn every once in a while.
Hold up, player. I see just fine. And based on my stats tonight, I see great.
Yeah, one game out of many. You got to bring that stuff every night.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be here.
I don't doubt it. All I'm saying is a long season. Use this as a step, something to build on. Watch tape, be a professional. Any playground fool can catch fire one night. It takes a pro to do it consistently. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Good.
Everyone is in their seat here at the U.S. Airways Center as the Suns look to grab a win here in downtown Phoenix. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Wizards.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
In for Gasol. Dunleavy comes in for McDermott, and it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose. So for Chicago right now, the forward combination of Dunleavy and Gibson. Heinrich is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. You look at Butler. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a two-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
Here's Heinrich, rejected by Livingston, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Some changes for Phoenix. Morris comes in for Miles Plumlee, and Thomas subbed in for Goran Dragic.
Markieff Morris.
Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. That one wide left.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the fourth best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
Bulls making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Well, when you look at the Suns 2 seasons ago, their worst winning percentage since the team's inaugural season back in 1968.
And at that time, their third straight season missing the playoffs. That hadn't happened since the 80s, but boy, did they bounce back in a big way.
They were tough last year, you're right. Thomas dishes to Morris. From 11 feet away, and good. And the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Here we go.